Imagine a world where the solid ground beneath your feet is literally breathing, rising and falling by over 300 feet every single day. A place where mountains explode without warning, shooting lava 300 miles into the freezing, pitch-black vacuum of space. Welcome to Io, Jupiter's most tortured moon. It sits 483 million miles from the Sun, where surface temperatures should be a permanent, dead, -202 degrees Fahrenheit. But instead, it is the most volcanically active object in our entire solar system. With over 400 active supervolcanoes bleeding heat at a blinding 3,000 degrees, scientists were completely baffled. How can a tiny, freezing rock in the deep outer solar system be melting from the inside out? Stay with me here, because the answer defies everything we thought we knew. To understand this anomaly, you have to know how moons normally work. Usually, small moons cool down rapidly after they form. They solidify into cold, dead rock. No tectonic plates, no erupting magma. Just a quiet, heavily cratered graveyard like our own moon. When the Voyager 1 probe flew by Jupiter in 1979, NASA expected to see another dead, icy cue ball. Instead, they received images of something that looked like a bruised, yellow and red moldy pizza. And this is where things get strange, because those dark spots weren't impact craters. They were active, raging infernos. What I'm about to reveal next regarding what is secretly powering these impossible eruptions is exactly why so many of you are joining Deep Space Secrets every single day. If you want to uncover the universe's greatest mysteries with us, hit that follow button right now. You won't want to miss what is hiding beneath Io's crust. The mystery began like a cosmic detective thriller on March 9, 1979. NASA navigation engineer Linda Morabito was analyzing a routine Voyager 1 image when she spotted something physically impossible, a massive, umbrella-shaped cloud extending 170 miles off Io's edge. Initially, they thought it was a second moon hiding behind it. It wasn't. It was the atomic-sized plume of a colossal volcano named Pele. Fast forward to today, and NASA's Juno spacecraft has mapped a literal hellscape. We've found things like the Loki Patera, a 125-mile-wide lake of liquid magma with a solid crust that routinely flips over, swallowing itself in a massive wave of fire. The culprit behind this cosmic torture chamber? A phenomenon called tidal heating. Imagine taking a thick metal coat hanger and bending it back and forth rapidly. Within seconds, the metal gets scorching hot from the internal friction. That's exactly what Jupiter is doing to Io. Jupiter's immense gravity violently pulls on Io, but its sister moons, Europa and Ganymede, pull back from the other side. This constant gravitational tug of war literally stretches and squishes the moon's solid rock. The friction generates oceans of underground magma. But solving one mystery just cracked open a much darker one. But here's where it gets crazy. Just when you thought you understood Io, scientists around the world are now divided over a terrifying new possibility. Recent magnetic data suggests Io doesn't just have isolated magma chambers, it possesses a global, subsurface magma ocean, 30 miles deep. Some astrophysicists argue this extreme volcanic activity is stripping the moon of its material so fast that Io is literally turning itself inside out. Every single inch of its surface was once deep inside its burning core. I genuinely want to know what you think about this. Are we watching a moon in the slow, agonizing process of ripping itself apart? Or is this violent, endless volcanic recycling the only thing keeping Io alive in the freezing outer solar system? Drop your wildest theories in the comments below. Do you think Io will eventually explode, or just burn out into a dead rock? Let's debate this down there, because right now, the scientific community is split right down the middle. This isn't just about a weird, glowing moon. This affects how we see our place in the universe. What you're about to see changes everything about the search for alien life. By understanding Io's extreme tidal heating, scientists are unlocking the secrets of exoplanets light years away. If gravitational forces can keep a tiny rock molten and active this far from a star, it means heat, and potentially life-sustaining energy, could exist in cold, dark corners of the galaxy where we never even thought to look. Io proves that a planet doesn't need a sun to be alive with energy. This could be the blueprint for geothermal worlds across the entire cosmos. But the story of Io is far from over. NASA's Juno probe is currently executing some of the closest, most dangerous flybys of Io in human history, braving Jupiter's lethal radiation belts to map this volcanic world in high definition. And with the James Webb Space Telescope pointing its infrared eyes toward the outer planets, we are gathering data that will finally illuminate Io's subterranean oceans. We are on the verge of mapping the inner workings of a celestial body 500 million miles away. Science is progressing at lightning speed, and piece by piece, the dark puzzle of Jupiter's domain is finally being solved. But this isn't the only cosmic anomaly defying the laws of physics. Have you heard about the rogue planets wandering the galaxy completely without a star? Or the terrifying anomaly lurking right beneath the ice of Io's sister moon, Europa? By the end of our next video, you'll understand why Europa might be hiding the greatest discovery in human history. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Remember, every time you look up at the night sky, you aren't just looking at quiet, distant stars, you're looking at violent, beautiful, raging worlds that challenge everything we think we know. The universe is full of secrets, and we're just getting started. Stay curious, keep looking up.